Hello everybody, what is up? Welcome back or welcome. I hope that you are having the cutest day. I have been trying, you guys, to film for weeks. I feel like I've said this so many times, this is something I really enjoy doing, you guys. I love being able to come on here and give you guys readings. This is not something that I have to do. Like, this is not my job. This is me hobby. And I've been trying to come here and give you guys a reading for weeks. And I know you maybe have not been able to tell because I've been uploading still, but it is so hard. What are we doing? We're doing a love reading. We're doing a mini love reading, you guys. Before I do give you a clip of the piles, this is a reminder that tarot is a divination tool. This is a part of my spiritual practice. It may be a part of yours as well. So take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, you do not need to get your panties in a bunch. You can simply just leave it behind. There's nuance to every conversation as well. So if I'm saying something and I'm speaking with the generalizations or in generalizations, please do understand that I have to do that. And I'm aware that there's nuance. So with that, here's a clip of the piles right now.
All right, you guys, these are your 4 piles. We have group 1 with love potion number 1. We have group 2 with the bottle of mushrooms. Group 3 with love potion number 2. And at group number 4 with the candle. If you guys need a moment to meditate on which pile is calling your name, you guys are free to do that right now. And if you would like to pick more than one pile, please do so.
All right, you have now picked your pile. Please go ahead and check out my description box where I've left you timestamps for when your individual reading shall start. And with that, I'll just see you in the reading, babe. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac dice. However, we are going to do just one little roll. We have Cancer and we have Aries. Hello, Cancer. Hello, Aries. Sun, moon, rising. Welcome, welcome. Aries again. Okay. That is all we're doing. So, can I get an update? Emotional progression. I love this, you guys. Okay, so we have progressions, a journey, and the moon, okay? So what is this representing, group number 1? This is representing you guys experiencing emotional progression. Why? Because the moon is connected to our emotions, our inner world, how we experience the world or how we perceive the world, how we process our emotions. I also do feel like this is the way that we connect most to the people who know us best, right? Like, I feel like my family, my friends, my partner would look at me more so as like my moon sign versus anything else in my chart. I mean, granted, most of my chart is where my moon is, but the point still stands. This is your inner world. This is how you experience life. This is how you process emotions internally. So I am seeing this as you guys experiencing movement forward, progression in regards to your emotions. Okay. Can I please get... We have strength as well, you guys. That's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So strength, dignified. Your emotions are dignified. The way that you are progressing, this is telling us that you are progressing emotionally in a manner that is positive, right? Sometimes when you progress emotionally, you have to go backwards in order to go forward. And I'm seeing this as you guys being in a dignified position when it comes to your emotions. So I would say, in matters of love and romance, this is a positive thing. If you're in a relationship, I guess we could see this as being in a position where you are, again, progressing with your relationship and doing so in a way that is dignified, or doing so in a way that is contributing to strengthening the relationship. Now, I'll also say this, if you're single, right, this could be emotionally progressing so that you are in a more favorable or stable position to date or to enter into a relationship or to get to know individuals. I know for me, times in my life where I'm not strong mentally or emotionally, it's really difficult for me to connect to people. It's really difficult for me to emotionally latch on and build a relationship, whether that is platonic or romantic. Can I get... And for some of you, and I don't want you to look at this as a bad thing, group 1, because I do think platonic love, in my personal opinion, platonic love is far more valuable than romantic love. And again, that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with that. But we do have friendship here. This friendship is leading to more. Now, the reason why I think that platonic love is so powerful and so important is because the reality is, you guys, like, relationships end, people get divorced, people cheat, people do this, people don't, right? Relationships fall apart, and obviously friendships can fall apart as well. But I think that there's something so beautiful and so magical about being able to connect to a group of people who you have a kinship with, who you feel emotionally connected to in a way that is not constantly at risk of falling apart. So this friendship is leading to more. Potentially for some of you, there is a friendship that could be leading to more. It's also very possible, though, you guys, that there is a friendship that is becoming more prevalent in your life or strengthening in your life, okay? I have to drink this coffee, you guys, or I'm going to start slurring my words and like not communicating properly. Not because I've been drinking anything, but I'm a little sleepy. We have decisions here, and it says it's time to decide about this relationship. And I do feel like a lot of you are choosing to progress your relationships forward or progress your romantic connections forward in a manner that is positive, okay? We have acceptance here as well. Everything happens for a reason. So coming to terms with what has happened, coming to terms with what has already passed, accepting that it's happened for a reason. The thing is, you guys, we can't change the past, right? You can do nothing about what has already taken place. All you can do is do your best to move forward with what you have in front of you. So I do think that is important as well. We have abundance here, and it says, I've done the work. Abundance flows, or I'm sorry, I've done the work. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. Okay, beautiful. And I am sorry if you guys hear my AC going on. It's extraordinarily hot on the East Coast of America, so apologies about that. We shall move forward. Ooh, I think I want this deck. I think that is what I want. Okay. What is happening? So we have a dream, prophecy, hint, guidance, oracle, reveal, and symbolize. I am always hesitant to talk about cards like this, you guys, because I am aware that oftentimes videos like this do attract people who are struggling internally, and I don't want to perpetuate anything that's going to harm anyone in a negative way. But dreams, hints, prophecies, I do believe that sometimes when your life is headed down a particular direction, I do believe that you will receive symbolism or hints or things that reveal the path that's before you. This has happened many times for me in my life. So that could be something that's occurring for you as well. The way I would take that, you guys, is your gut feeling is correct. Again, if you are of healthy mind, your gut feeling, your instincts are correct. What you are noticing about this situation or about this person or about this relationship is correct. And you will see that symbolically. Things will stand out to you that perhaps did not stand out to you before. We do have falling in love, and this is enchanting love. So some of you guys, again, you are strengthening your romantic relationship. You are falling in love, or re-falling in love with your current partner. And then we have misunderstanding, misinterpretation, misinformation, ineffective communication. So I do want to dive a bit deeper into that. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot. Can I get a message for group? We have the Two of Wands. This is planning for the future, looking ahead. The Eight of Pentacles, learning a lesson or taking lessons that we have already learned and applying it to our current situation and being happy. Okay, so specifically, let's try to get misunderstanding. Can I please get the Hierophant? Misunderstanding with our boundaries. Make sure, you guys, in your relationship, in your dating life, in your love life, that you're being extremely clear about your expectations, your desires, your boundaries, right? The requirement to participate in either a platonic relationship or a romantic relationship. Make sure you are communicating those boundaries very clearly, those expectations very clearly, okay? All right. Okay, we'll take it over here. What is expected for group? We have manifestation and self-respect. So what you are experiencing in your love life at this time is something that you have manifested, is something that you have really sat with and thought very deeply about. I feel like this is something that it's not like I want this on a whim. It's not like, oh, I want a relationship on a whim, or I want to manifest a marriage on a whim. It's something that you have really sat with and accepted that this is what you want. This is the path you want to take. We also have self-respect here as well. I'm not sure if that is, there we go. Self-respect. Okay. One more and then I will wrap it up. Can I get, again, communication, messages. Please be sure that you are communicating effectively, you guys. Make sure that your word, your intentions, your boundaries are stated very clearly, okay? And then we also have the wealthy man. So for some of you, this could be indicating meeting or engaging with a wealthy man or a person. Also, you guys, like, the idea of wealth is, I want you to look at this as like somebody who is stable, not necessarily wealthy. So that's what we have with that. Let's go ahead and pull from our bowl really quick. I'm only pulling a few. And then I will pull some letters, but again, only a few. So we do have a committed relationship. A lot of you who pick this pile who are single are ending up in a committed relationship. This is a small nose. I don't know. I don't want to talk about surgeries, you guys, but some of you guys may have plans to achieve a smaller nose. Congratulations if that's the case. Yay for you. We have light hair. We have a full face. Freckles. We have the West or West. We have third party. You guys could be meeting this person through a friend, or this person, again, could start off as a friend. We have S. We have January. Hello, Capricorn. Hello, Aquarius. Bloop, bloop. January, love you the most. We have fall. We have New York. And out of the blue. So this is going to occur, this person, this connection is going to occur out of the blue. You're not going to be expecting it. So that's what I have for you. I also want to say this. I do think that falling in love out of the blue is like the best way to fall in love. I was about to say goodbye and then I realized I said I was going to do the dice or the letters. So hold on. All right, group one, these are the letters that came out for you. I do see note. I see Evan. I see love. I see hi. So yeah. Tell me what you guys see. Also, the blank letter right there, you guys, is blank. So if there is one letter that you are missing, you can go ahead and use that as a fill-in. But that is what I have for you guys, group number one. Thank you so very much for letting me perform this mini reading on you. If you do want a personal reading, I do have those in the description box. Obviously, the first of the month. Love you. Thank you. And I will talk to you very soon. Hi, group two. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac dice. If you're new here, the dice are extra. It's simply dessert. We have Cancer and Leo. I was like, wait a minute, what is this? We have Cancer and Leo. We have Virgo and Pisces. Hello, Virgo. Hello, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, you guys. Okay. If you do want a personal reading, you guys, I am holding personal readings on the first of every month. Like I always say, this is something I really enjoy doing. This is my hobby. So unfortunately, like I don't have time to do it unless I make time to do it. So the first of the month is the time that I've made to do it. So please, you want a reading, first of the month, link in the bio. Let's go ahead Okay, so we have Virgo again. Interesting. Virgo is an energy that's very much connected to routine. So obviously I can't derive very much from that alone, but this is connected to routine, health, perhaps analyzing. Moving forward, we have Chiron. This is healing, or heal. It says heal. Chiron is the wounded healer. So this is representing a wound that we have within ourselves, or that we are finding in other people that perhaps... Let me reword this. I essentially see when Chiron shows up, what it feels like. With this specifically, it feels like we are recognizing wounds within other people that we have within ourselves. And a part of us, the way that we're trying to heal that wound is through trying to heal the other person instead of focusing that healing on us. That may not resonate with all of you, but I do feel like that is for some of you. You keep seeking out somebody who has similar wounds to yourself, and in healing them, you feel like you get to heal a part of yourself. It may not be it may not be specifically a wound that you have within yourself. It could be a wound that like a parent has, or someone who close to you has, and you feel like you were unable to save them, or you were unable to help them. So in trying to help this other person, you're also trying to heal that relationship or that other person. Anyways, healing is here. And then we have Jupiter with abundance. So when abundance is coming up for a love reading, I do see this as growth and something positive occurring within your love life. I am going to go ahead and move forward with some more oracle cards. Can I please get a message? Okay. Awakening. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. I do feel like this is going to be a shorter reading than the previous one, you guys, because this is going in the direction of self-care. We have self-care here. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting. So for a lot of you who have picked pile number 2, and I know people don't like this message. If you don't want to hear this, you can literally just pick a different pile or jump out of the reading. But to me, this does seem like a message about self-care and self-love. And the reason why self-care and self-love is important, you guys, especially if you're a woman, is because you can put yourself in really dangerous situations if you don't love yourself, if you don't care about yourself. Obviously, I don't think that you have to be perfect. Again, this is where common sense and nuance comes into the conversation. But if you are not treating yourself well, or if you have poor mental health, if you are in a position where you've been really hurt and damaged and you're not doing anything to heal that or work on that, unfortunately, you do run the risk of predators or people who are behaving in a predatory fashion taking advantage of you. Especially if you are young, and especially if you have gone through trauma. And again, the only reason why I'm bringing this subject matter up is because we do have Chiron here, again, the wounded healer. So I think the love message for you guys today, like I said, has a lot to do with self-love, self-respect, taking care of your internal self, your physical self, prior to pursuing anything romantically if you're single. And if you're in a relationship, you guys, this could be a message of like, you have already given so much, it's time for you to give a little more to yourself. I'm not saying that you need to leave this person or break up with this person, again, if you are in a relationship, but what I am saying is perhaps the love that you've been giving to them, or the care, the energy that you've been giving to them, it may be time to give that to yourself. Can I have... This always reminds me of ACOTAR, the first ACOTAR, where if you guys have read ACOTAR, you know what I'm talking about. The scene where Tamlin and Feyre are in the like starlight little pond or lake or whatever, the water reservoir. Anyways, I love this picture. Your hope and optimism are powerful love magnets for you right now. So being hopeful, right? I always say this, and people do get mad at me for saying this, and I really don't care. Being optimistic, you guys, naturally is going to attract individuals who are also optimistic. Being like attracts like. If you're a pessimistic person, you are very likely, again, there's nuance, this is not always the case, yada yada, but you're very likely to attract somebody who is also kind of pessimistic if you're pessimistic. So trying to remain optimistic and have positive thoughts around love, around romance could be really positive for you guys when it comes to attracting a new partner. And if you're in a relationship, again, I want you to focus more on loving yourself and taking care of yourself. But if you want to stay in this relationship, you guys, I do think it's time to start rewriting the narrative around this connection in a positive light. This does not include if you are being physically harmed, emotionally harmed, all the other ways that a person can harm you. If any of that is occurring, I am not telling you to change your mindset and to have positive thoughts about that person. And again, I feel like that is common sense and obvious, but we have true love here, and it says a deep and enduring connection going beyond superficial attraction. So this is representing love that is beyond just, oh, I'm attracted to this person, or oh, I like what they do for work, or I like the way that they, right? I like the way they dress. I like the way they smell. No, I care about this person. I love this person for the content of who they are, for the context of their soul, right? Their person, their consciousness is what I love, right? That is what this is representing. And that is truly what true love is, you guys, is loving someone beyond just the superficial surface layer. We do have settling. Avoid settling for less than you deserve in love. And I do think that that is really important. And the reason why this is important, you guys, is because true love is available to you, right? Like, you deserve a love that is not superficial, that is not based in meaningless societal, like, again, oh, they're like really attractive, or they're really educated, or they come from this background or that background, they're well traveled. Like, I think all those things are so incredibly superficial. And if that's what you place value on when it comes to relationships, that's a really sad existence to exist in my personal opinion. I think it's far more important for somebody to have a strong moral character, right? I think it's far more important for somebody to have a consciousness, a soul that you love, that you are connected to. So yeah, avoid settling, you guys. And I do, again, think that this is why self-love is so important for this group. I mean, for everybody, but for this group, that is your message. The reason why, if you don't love yourself, you are going to settle. Like, that is just, you are very... Again, there's all nuance, but you're very likely to settle. We have butterfly here as well, and it says you will meet a new love interest at a party or at a night out. Okay, so for some of you who are watching this, that could be taking place because we have so many messages here surrounding like self-love and taking care of yourself and healing yourself and not settling. I do want to get an energy around like when you're meeting this person. This is indicating that you'll be meeting somebody at a social event, but I want to understand when and a little bit more information of where. So can I get a message for the people who are single? Denial. What truth about yourself are you avoiding that could be interfering with your openness to love? So again, this is about self-care, you guys, the denial card, okay? So again, something to address prior to putting yourself out there. Toxic. Would you want to expose your perfect soulmate to the person you are today? Are you the person I deserve to be with? So again, guys, to me, this is not saying necessarily that you specifically are toxic, but what this is telling me is that for a lot of you right now, it's really a good idea for you to focus on pouring into yourself, loving yourself, healing yourself, bettering yourself. And again, if you're in a relationship, you 100% can do this while still being with your partner. I do think your partner needs to be supportive of you doing this as well, because if they're not, that's going to make it very difficult for you to do so. But can I get a message, a timeline for when we have in August? So for some of you, you could be meeting this person at a social event in August. I want one more. Okay. We're going to just leave that alone. I will go ahead, you guys, and pull from our bowl really quick, and then I'll get you some letters. Oh, okay. Well, that was plenty. We have 28 years of age. So for those of you who are 28, it's very possible you are meeting this person this August. We have a strong nose. We have late 30s. We have the East. We have music, and this does need to go into the ocean. We have Tokyo. Okay, Tokyo. We have King. Piercing. We have M. We have High Roller. This is talking about taking risks, you guys. Outgoing, again, a social event, meeting this person at a social event. Paris. London, Paris, maybe Tokyo. We've got B. Glasses. And, 333. Okay. With all that being said, we will go ahead and now pull a few letters. Okay. I forgot one. Strong features. Okay. Okay, you guys, these are all the letters that came out for you. Group number 2, go ahead and take a screenshot if you wish to see if you can find a name, initials, a location, words that may be significant to this reading. But yeah, that is everything that we've got. The blank at the top there is blank on both sides, so you can use it as like a substitute if you're missing one letter. Okay, so that is what I have for you guys. Group number 2. Thank you so very much for allowing me to read for you today. I do appreciate it. I'm sending you guys love. I hope this was helpful. I'm wishing you the best, and that is all I've got. So bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your guys' reading. We are going to start off with our zodiac dice. I'm going to do a singular roll. If you're new here, you guys, the zodiac dice, they are extra. It's dessert. If your sign does not pop up, if you are not a Gemini or an Aries, that is okay. The reading could still very much be for you. The dice is just extra. And look, we did an extra one there, Pisces. Boom. Also, you guys, if you are looking for a personal reading, I do have those in my description box. They are only available on the first of the month. This is my hobby. This is something I like to do for fun. And unfortunately, like, I can't just, I cannot. I also have to work, so I can only do readings during that time of the month. So please do, if you want one, that's when they're available. Can I get a message for group 3 about what's going on in their love life? What's upcoming? Interesting. So this is our public perception, you guys. It's so funny because I feel my midheaven is in Aquarius, and there's not a sign that I relate to less than Aquarius. And I always think it's so interesting because I'm like, the fact that the public or people who do not know me view me in that light makes me a little sad. Not that there's anything wrong with Aquarius energy, but I just couldn't be further from that energy. We also have the 9th house here. So the 9th house is representing, I love the 9th house. This is representing spiritual development, spiritual awakenings, if you will, higher education. So university, getting your master's, getting your doctorate, things like this. Okay. This could also be representing travel, vacationing, right? So love this. It does make sense now that the midheaven is here, because obviously I would assume that people that you are, if you are pursuing higher education, people who you are around, or people who are in your vicinity, it's very possible that they could see you in the perspective of a midheaven, right? Seeing you not necessarily in a light that is authentic to yourself. It's also possible that this is something that's coming up if you guys are going to a country that is not your home country. If you're traveling outside of your country, I guess would be a more clear way to say that. If you're traveling outside your country, it's very possible that people are viewing you through the lens of your midheaven, or viewing you through the lens of like a stereotype. Okay. Venus. Okay, so love, beloved, beauty. You guys could, and I do feel like I have to be careful when I talk about things like this, but you guys could have a desire at this time to make alterations to your physical self. I'm the type of person, you guys, where I genuinely, wholeheartedly mean it when I say, like, I think everybody should do what they want with their bodies and their physical appearance, because at the end of the day, this is your life, and like, who freaking cares what somebody else has to say about your body during your life? Like, it's so stupid to me when I hear people be like, people shouldn't be doing this, people shouldn't, like, shut up. Like, it's literally not your body, dear. But then I also know that some people find that, like, offensive to be promoting this or promoting that. Again, I really don't care. At the end of the day, if you're happy, if you feel good, if you feel attractive, if you feel beautiful, then I think that's perfect. Anyways, so some of you guys could be having a desire to make changes or alterations to your physical self, gaining weight, losing weight, making body modifications, tattoos, piercings. Some of you might even be scheduling doctor's appointments that could involve changes with your physical self, changing your hair color, changing the way you dress, etc., etc., etc. Okay, if you're doing that and it's making you happy and you're doing it in a way that's not harming yourself or other people, I love that for you. I'm excited for you. For the vast majority of you, though, I do think that this is more so talking about you guys making alterations or expanding within your love life. And obviously making physical alterations can expand and change your love life, change your perspective on love, change the type of people you're dating, etc., etc., okay? But this is representing expansion within the love life, either through travel or a long distance relationship or long distance connection blossoming, through higher education, and potentially through a transformation spiritually. Okay. So moving forward, can we please get a message for, we have together, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. That is quite exciting. So perhaps you're meeting somebody who you just enjoy their company. You just enjoy being around them. You just enjoy talking to them and doing, like, silly, stupid things with them. I know for me, I always know that I'm emotionally tied to someone when I enjoy, like, going on drives with them, or when I enjoy going to the grocery store with them, or when I enjoy sitting in silence and, like, not talking, not doing it, just, like, laying and existing. That's how I'm like, okay, I really like you. Because if I don't like you, I'm going to talk your ear off. If I don't like you, I'm going to try to, like, keep us doing things so then we're not, you know, in the awkward emptiness. We have twin flame here as well. So trust the magnetic pull of your twin flame. It will guide you towards them. I am very hesitant to use this word, guys, for various reasons. If you like this word, if you resonate with the idea or the connection of a twin flame, I love this for you and I'm very happy for you. However, I do see this as a soul connection. So I want to understand what's going on, because to me, what I'm seeing right now is, again, potentially finding love either while you are receiving education on something, or while you are traveling, or while you are connecting to people in a manner that would require travel, okay? Like a long distance connection. But I want to understand, like, what's happening for you guys, because I'm not, like, it feels like somebody here who is single, right? It feels like the vast majority of you who picked this pile, you're single, but soulmate. Okay, so for those of you in a relationship, I want you to plan travel with your partner. I want you to travel a vacation or time off with your partner, intentional time off. You don't need to spend a bunch of money. You know, times are tough. You don't need to spend a bunch of money, but I do want you to go on a vacation with them, go on a camping trip with them, go on a road trip with them. Even if it's just a weekend, right? Even if it's just you're going 2 hours away and you're staying in, like, a hotel and you're hiking the next day. Like, I want you to go and plan a trip with your partner if you are in a relationship. If you are single, I do feel like there is connection that's taking place for you guys, but this connection does seem to be more, the word I'm going to use is less convenient. We have soulmate here, okay? So this is another representation of a soul connection, another card that's coming up that is representing two souls coming together who are very much connected to one another. And the reason why I'm talking about this connection being inconvenient, you guys, is because, again, we have that 9th house here, and the 9th house is representing travel, education, things like this. And ultimately, not all of you who pick this pile are going to be in a long distance relationship, right? But the way it's coming across to me is more so, here, the way it's coming across to me is more so a connection that is going to require effort, not a convenient relationship, not a convenient connection, which I do not think is a bad thing. I personally prefer a connection that is not convenient, in my personal opinion. I like to feel chosen, right? Okay. Oh, we have a curse. We have a curse. Hex, witchcraft, negative mind. We will dive deeper into that. We also have mistakes, misunderstood, victim, and lost soul. So now it's a time that we're pulling out the tarot cards and we are asking for confirmation on what this is representing. We have the Four of Wands. Okay, beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, I'm gonna be honest, guys. I think you're ridding yourself, your life, of negativity. I think a lot of you have been in situations where you thought a connection was going to work out. I'm seeing this as breaking up bad luck, okay? The reason being curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. We have the Six of Swords and we also have the Four of Wands. The Six of Swords represents transformation and change. So this is indicating to me that you are experiencing transformation and change in an area of your life where you have felt like there has been negativity, where you have felt like there has perhaps been a hex or witchcraft placed on you, right? The Four of Wands is marriage. The Four of Wands is stability and something to celebrate. So I'm seeing that as you guys entering into a phase where you are celebrating aspects of your love life that you previously felt were broken or had a negative cloud over, okay? We also have the Sun and the Devil. This is freedom, you guys. This is freedom from negativity. This is freedom from something that we were, that we had an unhealthy attachment to, okay? Lost soul, victim, the victim of the devil, the victim of this addictive person or addictive situation, finding our way out of the darkness. That is how I'm seeing this or reading this. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more for you guys. Can I get some more? Sudden wealth. So this is because this is a love reading, you guys. Obviously, this is like suddenly feeling very lucky when it comes to romance, when it comes to love. Toil and labor, like I said, you guys, it's not going to be convenient. So for those of you who are single, I do see you having a connection that's rather significant, but it's not going to be a convenient connection. And what I mean by that is it's a connection that you have to work on. For some of you, it will be the distance. For others of you, it will be potentially like you're in university and they're in university and you're both really busy. So you have to really try to make time for each other. For others of you, it could be that your work schedules are different and you have to really try to make time for each other. There could be children involved for some of you. So you have to really put in effort to meet each other halfway, right? The main thing I'm getting with this is the relationship lacks convenience. I do feel like it's a relationship that is worth it because we do have so much soul ties or soul energy here. And for those of you in a relationship, what I would say with this is quality time with your partner is extremely important right now. And I do think that you should take the time or make an effort to go away with your partner so that you guys are not in your usual environment and spend quality time together, okay? I am gonna go ahead and pull some letters from our bowl, from our goblet, and then I'll get, or some notes from our goblet, and then I will pull some letters from our satchel. Can I get a message? What's happening for group? Oh, okay. I see we do have a year here, so that will be interesting. Oh, and oh no, our light went out. Okay, I will fix that in a moment. Can we please get a message, some letters for group number 3? All right, you guys, these are the letters that came out for you. Go ahead and take a screenshot or pause to see what has come out. This could be names, initials, locations, other things that could be relevant to this reading. I did catch the word pie and DMV. So hopefully you're not meeting this person at the DMV. That would be exceptionally inconvenient. I don't know. Maybe it'd be a cute story to tell later on, but I don't wish the DMV on anybody. Anyways. Pie could also be representing maybe being at like a festival or a carnival, a state fair, something to that effect. Okay, and we do have, talking about a fair, we have roller coaster here, okay? Roller coaster. We have versatile. We have early 20s. We do have winter as well. We have, oh, this is fire, and it did fall apart, so I'm going to send that off into the ocean. We have 2025. Hello, 2025. Woo woo. Love that. We have 2030 as well. We have small eyes, olive skin, witty, a strong nose, deja vu, September, falling in love. We have Moscow, fluffy hair, Vancouver, lovers. Oh, my eyeball. So sorry, guys. We have intense. We have 24 or the 24th. We have 11/11. We have late 20s. We have dark hair as well. Oh, I'm so sorry, not dark hair. We have thick hair. We have a strong jaw. We have professional. For some reason, Jamie Fraser like popped into my head as soon as the strong jaw came up, so that may be relevant for some of you. We have Libra. We have funny. And we have A. So that is what I have for you guys. Group number 3. Thank you guys so very much for allowing me to read for you today. I do appreciate it. I hope this was helpful. And that is all I've got for you. So bye. Hello, group number 4. Welcome to your guys' reading. We will start off with our zodiac dice. We have just Taurus. Hello, Taurus, sun, moon, rising. We also have Leo and Libra. Hello, Leo. Hello, Libra, sun, moon, rising. Okay, you guys, if you are looking for a personal reading, unfortunately, I do only have those available at the beginning of every month on the 1st. They go live. So if you want one, check that out on the 1st. We have Leo to start us off. Now, when I think of Leo energy, this is fun, this is flirty, this is confident energy. So for those of you who are single, it's possible you're going out, you're socializing, you're being a little bit more flirtatious. For those of you in a relationship, perhaps you are receiving a lot of verbal, what's the word I want to use? Confirmation, comfort, validation within your relationship. Okay, we have excuse me, you guys. We do have Saturn here as well, and Saturn is the planet of restriction, delays, and setbacks. Saturn tends to bring about a lot of struggles and hardship into your life. However, this is a planet that does ultimately bring a lot of blessings in your life, your biggest blessing, I would say. So I'm gonna keep going. We have the 6th house. The 6th house is representing routine. As you can see here, it says stability or sustainability. This is routine. This is health. This is your work. This is your job, right? Now, it feels like we are fighting against like wanting to have fun, wanting to be adventurous, wanting to spice things up romantically, and also needing structure and discipline and routine. For those of you who've been in a long-term relationship, you may be struggling right now with trying to keep things exciting or trying to keep things interesting within your relationship. For those of you who are single, it's very possible that you feel like you're hitting your head up against a wall when it comes to your dating options, okay? Now, let's go ahead and... what deck do I want to use? I think we could use this deck. That'll be fine. Can I please get a message? Okay, yeah. So this prison's kind of like the wall that I'm envisioning for those of you who are single right now. Maybe you feel like you keep dating the same men or the same women, or you keep coming up against the same issues romantically. So you feel kind of like you're trapped. The reason why I was saying this with the astrology cards, you guys, is because we do have Saturnian energy. Like I said, delays, setbacks, restriction, right? That is Capricorn and Aquarius energy. We also have Virgo energy here as well. We have falseness, okay? Being led astray. For some of you, you feel like you're being led astray or you're being misguided. People may be misrepresenting their intentions. Lover. Can I get one more from this deck? Consistency. Consistency. Okay. I think I want to go ahead and pull some tarot. I haven't been pulling that much tarot for this particular reading, but can I get can I please get information on on what exactly consistency is referring to? So we have both the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is representing two people, two like-minded people coming together, not joining in union, but two like-minded people coming together, right? They came out together, so they're coming together. The thing that I'm having a hard time with this, you guys, is consistency. How is that representing consistency, or what is that related to in regard to consistency? Something from our past. Okay, one more. King of Pentacles. Again, this is consistency. I'm going to move forward, guys. I'm going to move forward. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming out is a good sign, like I said, in regards to you feeling like the person you are with or engaging with or dating or talking to is somebody who is like-minded. However, the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords are they're logic over emotion, right? They are going to choose the logical path over the emotional path, which is great if that's like what you're looking for. But again, I can see how that can cause delays, setbacks, and restrictions in your love life. Can I please get, okay, this is helping. We have true love. And this says this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. True love, okay. A new love or a recommitment to love is developing. Very exciting. Now, because we have that here, I want to understand when. We have at night on a Sunday. For some of you, you could be meeting this person at like a religious gathering or a spiritual gathering. It's also very possible that you guys are just quite literally meeting this person on a Sunday night. When are they meeting? Okay. I am going to take this out because this is obviously in the wrong deck. On a sunny day in March on a Wednesday. On a sunny day in March on a Wednesday. Okay. So I would say this is at least a year out, right? Like this doesn't seem super close based on the fact that we have March here, and obviously this is being filmed in June. So, okay, let's keep going. Can I please get a message for group number 4? What is expected to be taking place in their love life between now and next March? Sorry. So we do have commitment. We have spiritual maturity as well. And we have the sacred woman. So being treated as you are sacred, being treated with respect, honor, and dignity, commitment showing up, and then spiritual maturity. Obviously, like-minded people moving in the same direction. Can I get a message on how they are meeting? Okay, that's kind of a lot, but we have a friend here. We share a connection with a mutual friend or acquaintance. Interesting. We also have lost. I've been looking for you in all the wrong people. Okay, Saturnian energy here again, you guys. So setbacks, delays, perhaps engaging with individuals who do not meet our standards or who do not meet what we've expected, wanted, or desired when it comes to romantic relationships, right? We also have relocation. In order for us to be together, one of us will have to relocate. Interesting. We have gratitude. I'm open to receiving and giving love with joy and gratitude. I welcome you into my life. We have searching. I'm not ready to be with you yet because I'm still searching for myself and I don't really know who I am yet. And then travel. I want to experience the world with you. We have so much to explore. Okay. Beautiful, amazing, lovely. I want to pull one more deck for you guys before we move forward. Can I please get a message on what is expected? Repression. Someone does not express how they truly feel. Reconciliation, the return of a past soulmate. So now I can go back and revisit this. The return of a past soulmate. And then we have fragile heart. You can be vulnerable and trust in this connection. Your fragile heart is safe. So going back. Look, guys, I don't like giving messages of like, oh, your ex is returning or this person from the past is returning. I don't like giving messages like that because I hear people who read tarot do that all the time. And half the time it's like cards that have quite literally nothing to do with that energy. So I don't like it. But when I see it, I feel hesitant to bring it up unless I receive extra confirmation that that is what's coming up. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, again, two like-minded people. We have children energy, child energy here, or our past, okay? And I believe if you want to go back and look, I said, two like-minded people, something from the past, okay? Reconciliation, the return of a past soulmate. For some of you who've picked pile 4, it's very possible that there is a return of a past soulmate, the return of a past love. This does not necessarily have to be an ex. This could be somebody that you previously were involved with. Maybe you didn't like officially date them. This could be somebody who you were previously friends with coming back into your life and returning in a different manner, in a more romantic manner. Essentially what I'm getting for you guys is that there is higher levels of commitment on its way to you between now and next March. I also feel like for a lot of you, prior to this connection coming in, you are experiencing setbacks. You are experiencing delays. You may even feel like you are in a position of being like stuck. So keep that in mind. Try not to get frustrated. I do also feel like for those of you who are in a relationship, I'm not seeing too much movement or progression with that relationship. I would say you two are just continuing on the path that you are already on, okay? With the delays and the setbacks within the relationship, again, to me, this is representing you are already like you're on the path that you're on and there's not much movement taking place. For some of you, this could represent maybe a relationship coming to a close, but I don't think that. I think it's just things are consistently staying how they have been. So that could be for the better or for the worse. Obviously, you're in your relationship, you know where you're at. Things are going to stay pretty consistent with that. So if you are unhappy, this would be your time to leave because I don't see things progressing anytime soon. Okay, well, with that, I'm going to go ahead and pull from our goblet. That's so crazy. Okay. We have Saturn here again, you guys. So Capricorn, Aquarius, hello. Saturn showing up again is very, very interesting to me. We have growing. We have true love. brown hair, Gemini, big lips, a cutie, fresh, thin hair, athletic, rebel, Belgium, spicy, strong arms, 19 or the 19th, calling / texting, bold, soldier. So for some of you, this could involve somebody who is quite literally in the military. Okay, we're gonna pull some letters. Can I please get a message? So these are the letters that came out for you. Go ahead and see if you can find your name, your initials. If you know who this person is, their name, their initials. There could be words here of significance to the situation, locations, things like that, okay? Now, as I was putting the letters in, you guys, a few things stood out to me. Number one, for those of you where you're relating to this person from the past, but you don't necessarily know who it could be one of your siblings' friends, specifically if it's like your brother's friend, okay? Or somebody who used to be friends with your brother or something like that. That was coming up. Also, I am seeing Nina, Nana, Troy, Tori. There could be a Rob here. Something about a wagon as well. And again, these aren't necessarily showing up exactly within the letters, but these are things that were coming up for me as I was placing the letters, okay? I don't know if it's like somebody who is driving a wagon. I don't know what type of vehicle this is, but it's like a wagon. Anyways. Also, some type of mastiff dog. Not massive, mastiff, okay? I don't know if this person owns a mastiff or if you own a mastiff. That may also be relevant. I don't know why. But yeah. Also Maine. Hello to anybody in Maine. That's what I have. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to read for you. I'm sending you so much love. I hope you enjoyed, and that is all I've got. Sure. Bye.